Yeah, I think I do. I think it was my birthday stream. That was
Yeah, and on Geeks and Gamers. I remember that it was basically
right. The Geeks and Gamers was before my birthday stream, and then that one, my birthday one, I had a lot of rotating guests, but toward the end, I think it was you and I for the last like 20 minutes or something, and that was
is
it.
that when we were arguing and then we just cut it off mid sentence?
Yeah, we're just like we've been talking for a while, and I was we were going for like 5 hours, so I'm like, yeah, I'll just cut us off in the middle, and that's how we ended it.
That was perfect.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so today it's just going to be a pretty short live stream, about an hour or so, talking, chilling. Sith's going to tell us about himself, about his channel, and we're going to talk just a little bit about some of the recent news, pop culture in the week, and then just go right into some movie ideas that we have. Just talk some regular fun stuff. What ifs are pretty fun. So, Sith Kryptonian, what's your channel about? Is it about like trees and cereal or something?
It's actually about exotic dung beetles.
I
I'm really passionate about the crit knot.
I thought
My channel is basically about Star Wars and DC. Two fandoms I've been passionate about growing up, and I really love to talk about. And I try to talk about them in a way that's authentic to me, in that like I sort of try to bring my own perspective into every video. I have much respect for people who do the who have the channels that cover news and stuff, and like pop culture news and that. With me, it's like I just have more fun, like just nerding out and getting deep into things, So that's a style of video I do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to do it, I'd say. Yeah. It's there's a lot of people will do the ones like you said, like news, kind of comment on it as it comes. But when you can sit on something, think about it for a while, and make more out of it than what it is.
And then by the time you post it, nobody cares about it. Yeah.
And sometimes, but then you'll get the person that later discovers something, and then they want to think about it, and then here's your video, and then boom, it goes into how they want. That's actually how I discovered so many YouTube channels, because I never looked for them before, and then I was like, hey, I'm in this type of mood. Oh, hey, look, there's these channels that exist, and they have these videos. Oh, sweet,
it just comes down to this for me, like I get so much deeper into like lore videos or theory videos on YouTube than any other genre. So for me personally, like the whole video essay style and the format, it's like the best vehicle to be able to really go in depth about like the stuff that you are like passionate about. And I think that's what spoke to me, and that's why I do that style. And also because it was sort of a natural progression, because when I first started, I could only do videos where I just put pictures up. I didn't have a camera. I had like a crappy karaoke mic, which was really bad, and like I didn't know to not breathe into the camera. And like my rookie saw my first ever video. It's really bad. Like
I'll always give him shit for
breathing right into the karaoke mic that was crappy, no pop filter, and I would take like 3-minute breaks between words and go and it was so cringe that when I put it up, I actually lied in the description. In the description, I said, sorry, guys, had to record in my car, so it's like a little windy or something.
The way it sounds is like you're like in the middle of the living room floor, and the microphone's like in your hand, and you're like almost unconscious. You're like slipping into unconscious, and you're just like, yeah, so Thanos, it's just like, oh no, what's he doing?
That's right. It was an Infinity War review. Yeah, it was like, I said Kryptonian here. Recording.
Oh no, the breathing.
Bro, I would breathe from my nose into it. Like, it was so bad. And I didn't know how to edit audio back then. it was like this.
Yeah, it's like sometimes when I hear that in videos now, I'm like, is somebody's dog like just on their lap now or something? And just
they're probably recording in their car, like I did.
Yeah, maybe just some car videos. Do you think that was before Jeremy ever did his car video?
Well,
Yeah,
I wasn't actually
he
in the
did.
car. That was just the excuse I
I
made.
know it's the imaginary car.
Yeah,
There
imagine.
ain't no car. Always playing around it. That is fun. I'm gonna say hello to the chat real quick. We got the Teresa Martin in the chat, one of the best supporters of YouTube channels around here. I would say definitely.
Yes.
And also some great conversation on watch parties. Teresa, if you want to be a part of the Rambo watch party again this Friday, I'll send you a link. She's joined me and Tom on the Karate Kid ones and had some good commentary on there and whatnot. So yeah, I watched Rambo for the first time, The First Blood.
What'd you think of First Blood? Don't tell me anything about Last Blood. I haven't seen it yet.
Neither have I. I haven't seen number 2, 3, or 4 either. So
Okay.
I've only seen Rambo First Blood, and it was pretty good. Like it's okay. It's not like I'm going, oh, it's not good. I liked it a lot because of how real it kind of feels, and because with a lot of movies you see today, there's so much computer stuff put into it, which it's fine if it's in there, but like with that, it just felt like they had the camera, they shot what they needed to, they edited what they needed to. The post edit stuff is like sound and a few other things maybe, but just felt like they're there. Like he seemed tired. They seemed like this situation just escalating out of hand, and I really liked that. And I didn't think that's how it was going to go. Based on what I see of clips, I thought it was going to be way different.
Yeah, no. Rambo, it does have this real gritty, grounded feel to it, despite the over-the-top action. It was like a great balance.
Yeah, I loved it. Which I'll be talking about that during the watch party on Friday, noon Pacific, with the Midnight Edge After Dark. Tom Connors he's basically my co-host now on watch parties, because every time I'm like, hey, I'm gonna watch a movie, he's like, bro, I got to be there. I'm like, all right, that's cool. And so I'm going to get back to the chat real quick. And we also have Kermit the Log, one of the best Froggos around.
Hilarious guy. Hilarious.
Great comedy. I think every sentence he says something like kind of funny, at least. Every sentence.
Every tweet of it, I just chuckle. Like, he's so funny.
Exactly. And the Price is Right review says, yo, what's up, man? Long time no chat. I don't know why I'm making him sound like time no chat. Hope life is boss for you both. Looking good today, Sith. Stay awesome.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Shout out to Price is Right review. Great guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. We got Stone Cold Jeremy. Hey everyone, how's it going? Now it's Macho Man Randy Savage now. That's who he is now. And then the Senate, one of the awesome guys. Did I make him a mod?
Master of memes. This guy's dedication to memes is second to none.
I got to make him a mod. I was supposed to make him a mod on my monetization stream. You're a mod now, man. He's here all the time, so he's definitely a mod now.
Awesome. I got to make him a mod for my channel. He's always like watching the Senate and stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool, pretty good. Hell yeah. And then we got Bring Back the Good Old Days of YouTube says, hello.
Hey.
Hi. And we got Smooth Jam California. Or Smooth Jam California, man. Do you believe they put a man on the moon? Yeah.
What's that accent supposed to be?
Jamaican.
Wow. I think they should send Rookie to the moon.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty fun. I like space. I can
make videos from there.
I can dig, and see if there's anything under the surface. See, if there's any alien structures, or if there's some extra life down there or something, or if human, the Russians hid something from there and it's a mission. That'd be a movie.
I wonder when the first time, because it's going to happen down the line when somebody does a live stream from the moon.
I know. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. I give that. That's gonna be 2020.
Bro, could you imagine the amount of viewers you'd get? You'd have like 1 million concurrent viewers.
Oh, I know. Well, it's like the guy who sent like a tweet. It's like, hey, yo, what's up? I'm at the moon. Gravity, huh? Like, it's just, I don't know what they'd say. But yeah, that'd be freaking awesome. It's like, what would you say on the moon? Hey guys, it's your boy astronaut James Jenkins or something. Look what we got over here. We got the moon.
Got some dust.
Got the moon.
I'm in space. Did I mention I'm in space?
My phone gets good reception out here somehow, and we just got the new Wi-Fi up. I got Ronaldo coming over to install it. Flipped out, of course.
Hey guys, look how high I can jump.
Oh yeah, no, that would be it. They just have a bunch of props or something to play with on the moon. That'd be the whole stream. That'd be the whole entertainment. And we also got Second Street Marvel in the chat. What's up, dude? I'm definitely going to stream with him at some point. He's got some good stuff to say.
Yeah, solid guy. He's very entertaining on live streams.
Yep, and he also points out how Kermit is his hero, and he does cocaine. You know what he eats for breakfast? Cocaine.
Yeah,
you see, we're supposed to pretend it's sugar, but you know, it's obviously not sugar. No. I feel like I'm behind on the chat again. And I got some super chats. I'll go to super chat page. I'm gonna go to the super chat page, guys, so I can make sure I catch up. Yeah, Mr. Pete Channel, what's up, man? Says, "Hail, bros! I'm gonna see Rambo soon. Hail, toxic men." Yeah, I agree, man. Yeah, and I hope you're doing.
Toxic men make great movies.
They do, man. Especially, God, I'm like, I mean, like the whole '80s was pretty much all what that was. Pretty much all of that was the toxicness, which was awesome. And we got Riot Kitty, and she says, "Hey, Senate." And yeah, Riot Kitty is awesome. One of the best people around. I'm gonna get in touch with you this week. This week has been kind of a little clustered with things, but I'm gonna get to you, the Ancient One, Mongo, and I actually kind of forget who the other person was that won one of the giveaways. I'll get in contact with Miss about that. It was me. Was it you?
No.
Yeah, you were asleep. You're sleeping during the monetization stream. Don't try to get out of it.
I'm still so sorry about that. Like, bro, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah. And okay, so everybody's getting to know each other. What's up? We got Caitlin, the keeper of the Jeremy, says, "Hey, yo." I don't know why I'm being silly today. that's the kind of mood I'm in, I guess. You know, it's feeling good. Feeling very good. What does that say? Smooth Jam says, "Who will win the battle of the ages? JJ the Destroyer, or George and his ragtag rebels, or the Phantom Menace?"
Nobody is the answer. Last year I made sure of that. It's just a lose-lose.
Well, it's like the Phantom Menace winning at this point would be, you know, at least the best case scenario would be that they stop making the movies.
For me, that's worst
pretty
case
much
scenario. Like I disagree with a lot of the Phantom Menace on this point in that, like, I want them to get better. I don't want them to stop.
Well, I'm saying I want them to get better too, but based on what we've seen, this is the best case right now. Like, unless we see how their next projects are doing, of course.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to read your super chat, Kermit. For some reason, like, I see it on the chat, but I just want to go to the super chat page to read it. Like, oh, that's the official spot. And he says, "Hail, Rookie and Sith for $2. Thank you, Kermit.
Hail, Kermit.
Now, Sith, can you give us a Kermit impression?
No, I can't do it.
That's an Asian female.
No,
that's anime.
Wait, hold on.
That's actually kind of hard to get that pitch.
I'm Kermit.
I can't get that pitch either. That's kind of hard. I'll admit.
That's what she said.
I'll admit. Yeah, it is hard. Exactly. All right. So, chat is doing good. You got Riot Kitty, the Senate, Mr. Piggity Pete, Smooth Jam, everybody, Kermit. All right, everybody's doing good. So, we got to know Sith a little bit. We got to talk about us a little bit. We're just fooling around. Now, Star Wars was just brought up a minute ago, and let me get that tweet up right here real quick. I'm not going to go too deep into it. Not going to go on this for too long, but it's been a little while since we did anything Star Wars related, Star Wars content. So let's see what's up. Yeah, Bob Iger. I'm just reading Data Racer's post over here. It says Bob Iger's autobiography came out today, and he says that George Lucas doesn't like Star Wars. George Lucas didn't like The Force Awakens and didn't like we ignored his ideas for the sequel trilogy. These are in quotes. And Iger tries to blame George for not appreciating our hard work. Total hit piece. Now, I know that other channels have covered this big time. That's why I'm not just going to read through the whole article here. But just going to touch on that briefly. Now, Sith, what were your thoughts when you saw this?
My thoughts were, they didn't tell us anything we didn't already suspect. It just confirms our suspicions for the longest time. And not only that, it confirms that our gut on what fundamentally feels like Star Wars was correct. And our gut, our gut on what fundamentally feels like good Star Wars was correct. And our people's criticisms of The Force Awakens were accurate. Like, it was a rehash. It wasn't something new. It felt too different. And I'm really curious to see if they screened The Last Jedi for George. And I want to know his thoughts on The Last Jedi. Not what he says publicly.
That would be that'd be a great fly on the wall type of moment there to see what he thought. I would like to see his live reaction to it being shown that here we got The Last Jedi. George, what do you think? Oh no.
well, fundamentally, my George Lucas sucks. Well, fundamentally, that's not how the Force works.
That sounds more like Urkel.
Yeah, I can only do nerdy, high pitched. I can do an Indian accent and
gotta get some range, man.
Bro, I'm working on my voice acting skills. Okay,
you gotta get it. Where's your Kylo? Maybe we need some of that for today.
By the way, thanks for including me in that. I love playing that character.
No problem, man. Yeah, I know I've been my whole videos that I'm working on right now. I'm feeling so good about them because I'm just talking about how enthusiastic I am about stuff. And you guys, I got some projects in the work that is going to be coming out. I don't know when the release dates for any of these projects will be. I'll release some information as I feel like they're ready to be public. Working on some stuff with some people in private, still working on some scripts, but I got some more projects coming, you guys.
We can't confirm one thing. Rookie is casting me in the lead role.
A role.
Rejected live on stream.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say the lead. That's always my spot because I'm here for it. So,
respect.
Yeah, if you could fly out over here and do some hard work for it. No, just kidding. But speaking of hard work, thank you very much, Sith, for the $30 super chat. It says for missing the monetization stream. Congrats, brother. I appreciate it.
You can't see me, but I'm doing a little fist bump thingy. Yeah, congrats, bro. Like I said, I set 2 alarms to wake up. And make it. Slept through both like a baby and woke up like a donkey, like right when you finished. I remember I sent you a text and I was like, "Hey, are you still going?" And you're like, "Nah, just wrapped up." I was like, "Oh, shit."
You're like, no. Yeah. Thank you, man. I think we're about even on the amount of super chats now, just with that one. Yeah, it's like I always send $2 at a time, maybe 5. So I think that's we're about even.
He sprinkles the super chats like he's at a strip club. Single here, single for you, single there.
I literally pop into people's. I'm like, here's $2, and I go away. I was at a drunk, and he's like, hey, he just gives me money, and I'm like, yeah. I picture it like I'm just slipping it down the pants. Just okay, and you're done, and then let's go before they turn around.
Here, 3 here, thong.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see. We got Caitlin in the chat again. Oh, what's she saying? I'm just saying. She said they're never going to let George reveal his opinion on TLJ. Yeah, I know. We know, but we can dream. See, that'd be a fun speculation. Just everybody like, what would George think? And have like somebody dress up at.
This quote came out right on the heels of The Last Jedi hate, like right when The Last Jedi came out, and everyone was pissed because you know what that would have done. It would have confirmed everything. Like, oh man,
yeah, that would have been crazy. Kermit the Log for $2 says Sith needs a little frog down his throat.
I do, bro. Mm-hmm. I need a little toad down the throat.
What's funny is that frog legs are a delicacy. And
I've had frog legs. They're actually pretty good.
It could have been Kermit's cousin.
Oh, sorry, Kermit.
Yeah, sorry about that. And we got Black Angus says, "Hail Kermit." Yeah, what's up, dude? And let's see who else we got here. That guy. I think it's the first time I've seen that guy around here.
I know that guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that guy from that stream.
That guy. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah, that one guy. I think so. And yeah, he's got some. Angus has got Cyberfrog. I was gonna say Cyberfrog. Cyberfrog Blood Honey. That'd be a different book, probably, that somebody would parody for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I wish I ordered Cyberfrog while I still had the chance. It looks so cool.
It does look cool. I ordered it just about after the first month, and then he extended it to 2 months. Then he did like 4 other covers and things. I was like, this is the only chance to get it. No, but it's the only chance to get it with all the huge perks that came with it. So I'm gonna get like a bookmark, something else. I don't remember what the other rewards were for it, but it was fun being part of a campaign like that. I'm gonna do that at some point too, I think.
Yeah, man.
But with film, with movies.
Yes.
But But all right, speaking of movies, we need some movie ideas, man. And I know that the little mind, not little mind, the older mind of Sith Kryptonian has had some ideas, wild
I'm
ideas
younger
in his
than
day.
you, right?
What?
I'm younger than you, right?
Yeah, I know. You're like a year or two younger. But yeah, so I know that. What are some crazy movie ideas you've had?
Oh boy.
It's better that you go first because mine is going to be ridiculous as hell. So.
Oh man. I had an idea. I had an idea for, the DCEU, like to build it up differently. To where it's like, instead of BVS, the first time you have a Batman solo movie, and then you have a Superman solo movie, which ends on a cliffhanger after credit scene where it's Kent Farm and there's like blood on the porch, and Ma Kent like doesn't know where Clark is, and then you just see a shot of Batman on the roof, and then it leads into a World's Finest movie where Batman has to investigate and figure out the disappearance of Superman, and then they team up, and then I had a whole thing where like it led to a Justice League movie where they fight Darkseid, and it ends with Superman like kicking his ass on the moon. Like it's ridiculous.
Back to the moon, I see.
Yeah, back to the moon.
That's I think that's a good idea for one. That'd be pretty cool.
I might make it like a what if video.
That's with the Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck version.
Henry Cavill, Ben
right?
Affleck, yeah.
Like with that cast and Gal Gadot and everybody.
Yeah.
Who would you have play the Martian if you were gonna have him in it?
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, in the Justice League or the team up one. Well, who'd you have play him?
You'd need somebody with a very masculine voice and somebody who could like embody the intelligence that Martian Manhunter has, and also an actor with range, because, well, I guess you can cast multiple actors because Martian Manhunter can take the form of anyone. So
probably not Terry Crews.
Not Terry Crews, bro. Maybe it could be like a stunt double.
Not Will Smith.
Not Will Smith.
That black dude on Pirates of the Caribbean that's like, that's super deep. You can get the deep buff part, but not the I don't know. Who would be good, guys? Who do you think? Idris Elba would no.
Idris Elba would be good.
I think he'd be okay, but I don't know. Like
he'd be a better Green Lantern, actually.
Did you see the Martian Manhunter in the Supergirl show?
Yeah, I actually didn't mind that casting so much. I thought he had the voice for it. It was weird that he was like an agency guy. Like,
yeah, that was a little weird too. I agree. But I like the cast choice of him.
I did,
and that he wasn't green all the time, because that would have probably looked silly after a while. So
yeah,
that's actually, I think that was kind of a decent move that they did there.
Yeah, 100%.
Stop motion action figure movies, alternate The Last Jedi. Hey, I could do that. That's easy.
Bro, that's what you should. You know that, like, I know you've had some ideas for Star Wars. Maybe you could like play them out in a stop motion short.
I would if the toys would stand up enough.
What?
Half the ones I have just like fall over half the time, or like if I try to move them,
just tape their shoes, tape the bottom of their feet. That's what I did as a kid.
Yeah, but then they're not really in motion. So it's
well, when you need them to just stand,
it's not because I can get them to stand, but I can't get them to. If I try to touch them to move the stop motion part, boom to boom, but like then they fall down and then it's all out of the position. So I tried though.
Oh, okay.
Smooth Jam says Keith David would have done quite all right.
Keith David. Why that name sounds familiar? Let me Google. Keith David.
I'm not sure. Red Monarch says the desk clerk from John Wick.
Yes, I know that actor. He'd be perfect. He has the perfect voice for it too.
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
Who was the desk clerk in John Wick?
I haven't seen John Wick, so I don't know actually.
Bro, what are you doing with
one of my ones I have not yet seen, everybody? Believe it or not. Got Open Mind Movement in the chat, and Emperor Caesar, what's up, dude? It says Michael J. White would be a good Jon Stewart in live action movie. He says in a love action movie, but I don't know about love action movie, but definitely.
I don't know. I like Michael Jai White in action films. I don't know if I see him as Jon Stewart.
Who's Michael J. White?
That guy. He played Spawn in the Spawn movie.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. He's in all the action films.
I don't know who I was thinking of for a sec. That sounded kind of close to the Jai Courtney to me, I guess. Like that dude's not. No one said he has to be black, but I mean, for that type of charisma, for that type of role, I mean, it just. I don't know.
Well, he's already playing Captain Boomerang.
Like it's not going to be Bruce Willis or something, to be Martian Manhunter.
Bruce Willis would make a good Luther.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Who would you have be Luther in your version of your story?
Oof, bro, you throw all these hard questions at me, bro.
Hey, you want to talk DC, buddy? I got you.
I don't think I have Luther making an appearance.
Oh, in the Supergirl or in the DCEU movies?
In the idea I had. I liked oh my god, you guys are gonna kill me for forgetting his name. Breaking Bad guy.
Oh, yeah, well, the guy who plays Walter White.
Yeah, what's his name? Michael Cranston.
No, it's not Michael Cranston. It is Cranston, but it's not Michael.
Bryan Cranston.
There we go. That makes more sense. Michael Cranston.
That's his non-famous brother. No, he would have made a perfect Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good. Yeah. Monarch's like, you haven't seen John Wick? Dude, I'm the rookie critic. This is part of what I am right now until I see it.
As advertised.
I am going to watch Rambo 1 watch party this weekend. I saw it last week. It's the Rambo First Blood. And I'm going to watch Rambo 2 sometime this weekend. Do another watch party later. I'm going to watch Rambo 3. Yeah. I think it's Rambo First Blood Part 2. So is it like literally a continuation, or is it just like another title for a different part?
I'm not telling you.
I can't. Okay, no, that counts as a spoiler then. All right. Yeah, Scott corrected us in the chat. Yeah, Bryan Cranston, definitely.
I got there in the end.
Thank you. Well, I think it's about time that I share. I'm going to check if I see any super chats real quick.
Didn't Michael play Lex in Smallville?
Who?
The Emperor Caesar. He says definitely Michael Rosenbaum. I think he played Lex in Smallville.
No, that's possible. I think so.
Does my voice make you weak in the knees, Jesse? By the way, speaking of weak in the knees, he showed on Twitter this morning his Chinese takeout socks. And I'm such a fat kid. They made me hungry, and I literally ordered Chinese for dinner today. So thank you, Exaggeration Nation, for inspiring my dumplings.
That's very awesome. Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah.
We need more stuff like that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Jesse's an awesome guitar player and stuff too, and he's gonna have another role in my next project with the guitar. By the way, it's gonna be awesome. I still talk to him about that. But real quick, so that was your idea that you had, and okay, you guys. Last time I'm not gonna read anything from it, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. Because reading from it, I'll lose my mind reading from it today, trying to find a thing. So last time I shared, I had Mary Mayhem on, and we talked about one of my first movie ideas, which was called Finally the Movies Are Coming Together. And this was around 2011 that I thought of this, because I just got Netflix, and it was like during the summertime, no school or nothing. And this was like the first summer where I just was inside the whole time, pretty much. I was a hermit during that summer. And I watched like over 100 movies that summer, and just ideas were flowing. And I was like, you know what? How come nobody's like combined all these movies? Like, why aren't, Resident Evil and Underworld and Iron Man and Mortal Kombat and, just anything can be thrown into this. It was kind of the thing. And I had like the Aliens and Predators, I had just characters, some just regular actors, like The Rock would be himself in it. Jackie Chan would be himself. It would all take place at a super mall. This was like kind of more like the whole setup was like a Dead Rising type of thing, but then also it's like some crazy stuff. So it'd be like, okay, we got the there's the Umbrella Corp from Resident Evil is under this mall that is being built, and then it's a super mall, so it's a huge event. So you got some stars that are there. You got Jackie Chan, you got The Rock, some few other people that are playing as themselves. They're not really characters in it. They're the actors that are just there for the signings. And then if you guys saw the movie Daybreakers, where the vampires like took over the world and stuff, well, they don't rule the world in this, but those characters are in this, and there's vampires in this world and stuff. And like his daughter escapes from him, and it's like it ends up at the mall. Johnny Knoxville plays as a Marine that crashes. He's called Knox is his first name in this, so it's like, yeah, this is Knox. You know, I thought that was a cool name at the time. Predators are chasing the xenomorphs, and they land in the mall, and they have a few aliens in there and a few predators hunting people with stealth and whatnot. And it's there's random people trying to run away from things. Some people are going to rob a Victoria's Secret for some reason during the thing, so there can be some sexy chicks there. That's the idea.
Sexy chicks.
All like my Valentine, or no, what was Jill Valentine from Resident Evil, and you had all of them, LJ, Carlos, all of them were all in the same car, even though they don't exist at the same time, like in the movies. But screw it, this is my continuity, just taking the characters there, and they're like, oh no, there's we gotta try to stop them. The X-Men play a role in this. Believe it or not, Jean and
this movie is going to be crazy.
Oh my god, it's so dumb. Yeah, I had the Beast talk to the president, and they had to go to a town to talk to. If you guys know the show Dark Angel from 2000 with a younger Jessica Alba, like he sends these mutants, the X-Men mutants, to go talk to the transgenics, which is what they were called, which they're basically mutants also, and like meet with the like. This idea is where this was I wrote over like 120 pages for this.
Wow, you wrote a book, dude.
And I had 3 paragraphs per page. There was no fluency, horrible grammar. It was god awful, bad structure. I had no idea how to write back then with how to write a script or anything. And the idea was just I thought, hey, why not put all them together? And I had no concept of copyright, of contracts, of actors aging and don't want it, whether they want to do it or not. Like it's like, yeah, you just ask them to do it and they do it. If you're in Hollywood, yeah, you want to do it, yeah. No idea at the time. What?
Yeah, that's how you think life works when you're younger.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And have you ever had similar thoughts like that, Sith, growing up?
I actually, one of my favorite games of all time is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. And the story of that was the Mortal Kombat world and the DC world, like, they started, like, what's it called? Like,
yeah, they were trying to, like, they're, like, merging or something.
They're merging, yeah, thank you. I was looking for it. They were merging, and then Darkseid ended up merging with Dark Khan, or not Dark Khan. He what was his name? Khan. It was something Khan in Mortal Kombat. Shao Kahn. And then they merged together and they became Dark Khan. And it was this epic story where like it's like
that's kind of like what this is. And what's funny, I forgot to mention Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is like the main character, like the main theme of this is like they're like, wow, something weird is happening. Like they come in, they're at the mall. You got Raiden and Liu Kang and them, Johnny Cage, Sonya in the super mall.
Bro, what was so
cool? God, you fight Scorpion. Kano like captured like a few people or something, and there's like little levels of things. Oh my god, there's crazy people in the mall, because I was thinking Dead Rising. So I was like, hey, what psychopaths can I have out of this? It's just like,
wow.
These crazy scenarios. I don't know if people want me to read this idea to them at some point in little bunches, but just talking about it is funny.
So it is funny.
Did you hear my last reading that I read of it with the Victoria's Secret thing?
No.
Oh, do you guys want to hear that again? It's like about a paragraph or two with some characters in the super mall, and they're it's like right before the zombies outbreak, and there's Jennifer Garner's Elektra is in the mall. And there's this other chick named Bambi from Deep in the Valley. If the Chris Pratt movie, they're in the Victoria's Secret, and I'm like, yeah, this is how 2 regular girls might talk and then become lesbians or something. Like, no.
Somehow they're naked. For some reason.
Yeah, it's just how they talk, and no, 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 really bad, really bad. The lines were funny though. The chat was like, "What the hell was wrong with you?" But cracking up.
Bro, it's so funny how like
Mm.
when we were younger, especially me, like when I would try to come up with an idea, it always would end with like hot chicks,
Oh yeah,
and
well,
like that
well,
became the plot.
when you're at a certain age and you're learning stuff, like for some reason, having women in certain scenarios is just kind of what comes to mind when you think of, oh, this is gonna be good. It doesn't really make sense, but it's like, yeah, maybe that'll happen. And it's like,
It's like, oh,
no.
dude, bikini in Central Park, New York. That
Mhm.
works.
I also had Victoria's Secret models in that shop that day because it's a super opening. So why not have
Oh,
random models there for no reason that have nothing to do with it?
just coincidence, bro.
They'll draw the audience, I guess,
Yeah.
to go to the mall.
Yeah.
No, the point was like in my head, like I should if I said it was like a theme park, that'd be a little different, like this is a mall. Hey, we're gonna go there and shop. What?
Yeah.
Don't know. Oh no. Trying to see what people are thinking. Are they even commenting on this?
I don't know, bro.
Are you guys not hearing the ridiculousness coming out of my mouth with all this? It says I want a movie where Boba Fett, Deadpool, Cad Bane, and Deathstroke have a brawl for 2 hours straight.
I feel like Deadpool would win.
Yeah, but the fight would be fun.
The fight would be a lot of fun.
I'd say half hour would be good.
I feel like Deathstroke could take out Boba Fett.
Deathstroke, well, Boba Fett's got that rocket launcher.
Yeah, but Deathstroke is as smart as Batman, and he has superhuman reflexes.
Yeah, that's possible. Did you see the Deathstroke in the Arrow show?
I love that one. I love
Slade. Oh,
I love that. I love that actor as Slade Wilson. Bro, the first 2 seasons of Arrow are great,
yes.
And a big factor of that is that version of Slade Wilson.
Yeah, that actor. He's in Spartacus. He plays Crixus.
Crixus, champion of Capua.
Gaul, yes. So, and it was funny because I just finished watching Spartacus around that time, or started to watch it or something, and then I see Arrow, and then I see all these actors from Spartacus in Arrow. Mm-hmm. I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. They had Navia play as Hill, or not Hill. Oh wait, who?
Bro, what
was the chick's Waller?
Who?
Amanda Waller. I was thinking the
chick
in the secret organization kind of.
Argus.
Yeah, Argus. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And then they had
that wasn't she?
They had Asher be Boomerang.
Asher was a creep, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. He had an interesting arc. They did more with him than I thought they were going to.
Yeah.
In Spartacus. Oh god, I could talk about Spartacus all day, man, and Arrow, honestly. But yeah, dude, Slade in Arrow was
freaking
awesome.
Actor is one of my favorite actors.
Yes,
to be in more stuff.
I agree. That's why picture kids or people want to name their kid something unique. Name your kid Crixus, and he'll get all the chicks just by having the name.
Unless he's like a nerd, then he's like, "Hi, I'm Crixus."
Hey, that's Crixus over there in the corner. But still, that's like a tough name, though. It's like Crix. It's not, like, oh, that's Stevie. It's like, no, that's Sam. No, it's the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superman Al-Shahian's like, do it again, rookie. I don't know which part. We got 19K Fox in the chat. What's up? Then it says she's named Bambi. Did her mom die?
Who's named Bambi?
That was the chick that that Electra talks to.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and her name was in Deep in the Valley. There's a character named played by Rachel Spector named Bambi. That's the super cute. It's not that I love it. It's just it's just a unique, weird comedy that's not as raunchy as like American Pie and stuff. But the theme, this plot would make you think it's like, oh, what the hell is this? But it's like, not.
Here's my thing with American Pie. It's like,
yeah,
when you're like 10, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
But beyond that, you're just watching, like once you're older, you're just watching for the boobs. Like, just open up a laptop.
Well, yeah, and it's like not even really good.
No, it's
But
true.
it's not,
That's my point. Like there's
not
there's
that
nothing else
funny.
in the films but the boobs, and everything. The entire plot is written around moments where they could work in boobs.
Kind of, well, and semen in a way. They always mention it,
Yeah,
or something, and it's like it's just kind of funny the first time because it's like, oh, you just like I'd say middle school is like the perfect age
yeah.
for American Pie because it's like
That,
I've been so you say a bad word you get in trouble, but then you watch American Pie and it's all this raunchy stuff for the first time. It's like, wow, that's hilarious. Then it's like it's just I don't know, repeat it. It's not something I go back to.
yeah, it does not have repeat
No.
value.
No, not at all.
Well, certain scenes do, but anyways.
But seeing Chris Pratt get gender checked like 4 times in Deep in the Valley is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Got Moira Kitty in the chat says, "What's up? Hello, hello." Got Joe or just Joe 47. What's up? Says, just do what Cartman and Osimo did in that South Park episode. Think of any plot with Adam Sandler doing something silly. Worst things have been done. Adam Sandler is a good 50-50 type of actor in movies.
He's good at being Adam Sandler.
That's true. Has he ever played anybody that isn't Adam Sandler?
Yeah, he did a couple serious movies like
He's Batman.
No, he was not Batman.
No.
The day Adam Sandler is Batman is the day you never hear from me again.
Hey, the Batman or something.
Oh my god. That'd be bad.
I'm fucking Batman. Why you stupid? Get in the hole. Joker, get in the hole.
Bro, why is he? You just sound like Christian Bale.
When Adam Sandler like yells at the golf
Oh yeah,
Happy Gilmore, get in the hole, and now you're home. Like in that half of his shtick, the yelling or the we sing our song. Mr. Pete says, I hope Amanda Waller dies soon. She kills innocent people.
Well, I am I still have yet to watch season 7 of Arrow. So I don't know.
Dude, she died like in season 3.
She did?
It's 3 or 4. No, she's already dead.
Alive. Oh, that's right. Because then Diggle's wife takes. Got it.
Yep.
Right, bro. You're right.
Diggle. They named him Diggles.
Not Diggle. Okay.
Oh, Diggle.
John Diggle, bro.
You said Diggles.
Don't mess with John Diggle, bro.
Gary Giggles. Spy Kids.
Yo, Spy Kids is just trash.
I know, but it's like fun trash.
Like what's up, George Lopez, and he was the giant head robot.
No, that's Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Well, it's a spinoff.
Well, I think the same people made them, but it's like Shark Boy and Lava Girl was the awful version of what Spy Kids could have been if it was this awful.
That's right. It wasn't a spinoff. It just had the girl that played Carmen in it.
No, it didn't even have that. I think it had one of the directors or something. Because it was similar feel, but it was like way worse effects.
I thought it was a spinoff from Spy Kids 3, the one where they were in the game.
No, well, it's not tied to them at all as far as the continuity of Spy Kids because it's just this kid that has these weird dreams and he like dreams of Shark Boy and Lava Girl or something, and then they come to life and there's like a weird. It's kind of like I don't even know. It's just weird. It's a weird one. I don't remember that one as well, but Spy Kids 1 and 2 are okay. The rest trash. But even though Discal was a number 4, but still.
Yeah, I had my whole memory mixed up then.
That guy says Dirk Diggles.
Wow.
I don't know. It says Waller in the DCEU is who Pete was referring to.
Bro, Suicide Squad made so many characters look bad. That's just what I'll say about that.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's talk about a cold-blooded, unlikable. It was like I think the actress could have been fine for the cast of Waller, but just didn't really have her do anything.
Can we talk about how there was a huge missed opportunity to utilize Batman in that film?
Yeah, I mean, if anything, see, me not being a huge DC knowledgeable guy, like I could see how that could be a thing, and how whatever he's doing could spin into the movie starting or something with Batman.
Well, I had gotten excited in the lead up because David Ayer had said something like Batman's sort of going to be this like antagonist, like horror figure to them, and how he like just haunts their existence. So like I thought we were gonna get like their perception of Batman, just this scary freaking giant.
He's not a man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I would love to see. And to their credit, they sort of did that, except like there was one part where Deadshot had Batman dead to rights, and it's like not scary at all. Like,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
Batman's just there, like, hey.
Joker. Yeah.
He's there. The kid. Oh my god, that scene. That scene. No. No, Dad. Don't shoot him. Oh my god. And that was probably one of the worst scenes in that movie, honestly.
How would Batman bother to stealth just to come down right in front of Deadshot's gun?
No, it's like timing. It's okay, so Batman is going to put him in jail, or he's gonna beat him up or whatever. He's gonna do it when he's walking his daughter home. He's gonna do it while he's got weapons on him, obviously. He's gonna do it at like that makes no sense, right? And then when he pops down, he doesn't like disarm him or nothing first. He just goes down and says, "Hey," and then so dumb.
Yeah.
And he's like, I could have killed him, but I didn't. It's like, really? Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yeah, bro. Like
looking at him like, hey, don't shoot me. The daughter, I don't know. Oof. Just so much bad.
Yeah, they should have had like a scene where they're all sitting around and sharing their like stories of dealing with Batman, and then that should have been the thing that first like bonds them and like together.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They could incorporate that into like their slow healing kind of, and then maybe they try to move on. I don't know how it would work in a way that would make them the Suicide Squad with it, but they get over their fear of Batman together kind of, and then start channeling stuff into fighting. Yeah. I don't really know how it would work with them.
They could tie it into like they're already as the Suicide Squad. Amanda Waller already like created the Suicide Squad and sent them on a mission, but they could do it where like like just a natural conversation, like that scene where they were at the bar, like you could just say like, hey, how'd you end up behind bars? Oh, Batman, and like go from there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just want Batman to be scary, bro. I want like Batman to criminals is like this scary entity. And I thought this was a perfect opportunity to do that. Like Ayer gave the impression he was like Batman was going to be something out of a horror film from their perspective. But
yeah, they did not portray that at all.
They did not portray that, bro.
No. God, the Croc.
Killer, bro. What did they do to Killer Croc, bro?
Hey, yo, man, BT, hell yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that was so dumb,
bro. Oh. Killer Croc needed to be at least 8 to 10 feet tall. Okay.
Did he have to speak?
Well, Killer Croc speaks, but it should be like Hulk kind of speaks. So it's like limited and very like raw, like roaring.
That's kind of what I mean. Like he's not really capable of long sentences. Like 3 words, 4 tops, maybe. Like if anything at all. I feel like you could do a lot with characters that don't say anything, as well. With expressions, movements, what reacting to things different way. I don't know. That's my opinion, but yeah, in shorter words, at least they're gonna have him speak. Would have been better. No, he's just talking and chilling. I don't know. Seemed really ridiculous. I was trying to think of like how he grew up, because the way he was acting as if he grew up like in a normal house or something. I'm like, so like, what happened with him? Like his mom, I got a weird kid, but and then no, just I don't imagine. I don't get his backstory. What's the Croc?
Yeah, bro, that, and then like the Joker, man, like he's the reason everybody was excited about that film.
I have an idea.
He's the reason that the trailer got 50 million views. It was because we're getting a new Joker, and then you put him in the film, you cut out most of his scenes, and then the whole time it's like Jared Leto was like making Joker mannerisms, but like it didn't work. They didn't give him like dialogue that was all great or scenes to work with. Like missed opportunity, bro. And then on top of that, like you have Batman show up in the film, you have Joker show up in the film, but you don't have them interacting.
Nope. I think he
Wow.
said, Batman's here. And then crashed the car or something. Yeah.
I like the laugh.
Remember when he purred?
When you what?
Like,
I like
when he had that guard and he just like it's just like is that supposed to be intimidating or funny? Because no, it's just kind of silly.
He was going for unhinged, but the script and the director just did not give him anything to work with. So like when people ask me like, did you like Leto's Joker? I said like, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to really see Leto's Joker. Even in the scenes he was in, like there just wasn't enough there for him to give a performance. You know what I'm saying?
True. They showed him almost like a trailer. Here he is here he is there, here he is there. Do that thing, that thing, and that thing, and that's it. God, one of my complaints was what were the things like when the witch turned people into monsters, kind of, but
when she was moving like one of those inflatables outside of a car dealership.
Like no, she like turned Marines and people into like monsters that attacked the Suicide Squad, and it was like, see, I thought that'd be interesting if she just kind of controlled them, kind of, but like as in she controls their minds, or they obey her now rather than transform them into weird monsters, because then they just get like punched, like flicked, and then their like head explodes. And
it became like it became like the parademons, where it's like the Suicide Squad is fighting like random thing we can kill without backlash here.
Like the putty patrols have more personality to them. Like
exactly.
And it's like, I thought it would have been more interesting to have the Suicide Squad fight people that are under control rather than weird monsters. So like maybe, Deadshot, who's, I'm just going to eyeball everybody, sees regular soldiers coming at him, kind of would be a different scenario and visually and everything too, rather than it being just monsters that are random. And Harley Quinn would probably struggle a little more to beat them because they're actual soldiers. Or something. I don't know.
The actress
why we're talking about Suicide Squad. I don't know.
The actress who played Enchantress was really hot. I forget her name.
I know who that is. That's but don't tell me, because I know who this is.
I don't know.
Sophia Botella. No. Yes. I think so.
No.
This was the chick that was in Valerian. It's not the same person. Sophia Botella is hotter. She was the chick that was in Valerian, and that was bad too. So I don't know. I don't know why we're talking about Suicide Squad, but we're wrapping up now. It's been about a good hour over here. Mary is in the chat. Hey Mary, I just shared the my old movie idea again, kind of. I didn't read anything from it, but you remember that, the Victoria's Secret exchange and everything. Mr. Cheat says, at least she was scantily clad. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, that's true. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about real quick before we kind of close out?
We covered everything, I think, that we said we wanted to go over. I guess I would just say it was an honor to be here, man. I appreciate you having me. And again, sorry I didn't make your monetization stream.
You're good.
But it's all good. And this is just the first of many, man. This is just the first of many. We have a lot of great streams and collabs to come in the future. And I look forward to it.
I agree, man. Hell yeah. Well, thank you for coming by again, my friend. This was the Sith Kryptonian, one of the coolest names, amongst YouTube, honestly, and the best way to describe your channel. Sith,
thank you.
Star Wars, Kryptonian, meaning DC. And
it was almost something really dumb. You remember what it almost was?
I kind of forget, but
so I was going into it with the intention of having a Star Wars and DC channel, and I wanted a name that would illustrate that. And the name I wanted at the time was Darth Kal-El.
Right.
And the only reason I didn't use that name is because someone else on YouTube already had it. So I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? So I was like, what's another way to say Darth Kal-El? And I was like, Sith Kryptonian.
Yeah, that was much, much better.
Yeah, I know. I lucked out.
That would be funny too if you said Darth Kent.
Darth Clark.
Darth Clark.
Clark Sidious.
Bad Batman. No, you can't start any of them with the DC name.
Kryptonian.
You say Martian Sith.
Kryptonian Jedi.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But Sith sounds cooler.
Yeah, thank
you. Then we'd call you Kryptonian all the time, or Jedi. Yeah. So Jedi, what do you think today?
Me and a million other accounts named Jedi.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for the super chats and everything, hanging around in the chat. So it was a pretty fun discussion. I love talking about movie ideas, and I feel like if Sith and I wanted to, we could talk longer and longer about things, how we could have done them in movies and some of our older ideas and whatnot. But
literally, remember that conversation we had where we talked about Thor and stuff? Like, we went for like 5 hours, bro.
Thor could have been bad. How all these other characters, even Captain America could have been considered bad or something.
Yeah,
like just
Thor could end up being the villain in Phase 5 if he goes dark. And yeah, that's a whole other hour, so I won't get into it. But
we could even talk about how they could have a good, female Asgardian, that's got Thor's hammer or something like that.
Yeah, like, hey, if you want to work in Jane Foster being Thor, maybe she picks up Thor because Thor goes rogue and she picks up Mjolnir.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
See, now I'm thinking about that right now, and it's like, okay, so let's say the movie's going to be about her, Thor: Love and Thunder, and whatever. I would say this would have to be after he already goes bad, though. In some way, we'd see his story of him going bad, and then after that, you see the Love and Thunder part where she's, doing her thing, and then she's, reflecting on stuff maybe, and realizing, what, I've been trying to do stuff in my own life, but it's like this freaking universe is bigger than this, bigger than my job or something. And maybe
I wish they would take these like risks now. Like, you don't have Captain America to rely on anymore. You don't have Iron Man. Like, do something out of the box. Like, have Thor do an arc where Thor slowly, maybe it's because he thinks he needs to save what's left of Asgard from the humans who are threatening the planet that Asgard now sits on, or like have an arc where he turns out to be the big bad of an Avengers movie. Imagine Thor, how badass he looks now with like the lightning and like his eyes glowing. Imagine if he was a villain, bro, just going ahead, not holding back.
Well, yeah. See, when you spit that idea at me before, I went with that too. I think it'd be cool if so Thor sees everything. He's like, for the next movie where he goes bad is like, this is after the Thanos snap and after everybody's come back. Spoilers, you guys haven't seen it yet. So he already witnessed half the universe being gone. He failed, couldn't do it, but then everybody comes back. He succeeded. Everybody succeeded. They're good. People are back, but then people don't really improve their lives. They go back to being the shitty kind of people that they are half the times. And then he's like, and Asgard lives on this planet too, and like he doesn't want that type of taint to spread to Asgard. He wants the more noble, some more honorable society. And then he's like, I gotta break this off and and do something about his humans. Maybe Loki. He remembers Loki going he's like, what, you're supposed to watch over Midgard? Look at how good you've done. They do all these bad things, blah blah blah. And
look, you know what? Let's schedule a stream and just dedicate it to that, because I feel like we already signed off, so I think everybody left. But I think that'd be such a dope stream. We just go on there and just have these ideas and just go crazy.
I feel we could go a long time on the Thor one.
Oh yeah, I'm down for a stream with that. Yeah, I'm down.
Every time you say something, it gives me an idea about how that could happen with that story.
And then you get the idea you got, and then I get another idea, and then we talk on the phone for 5 hours.
Because thinking about that type of continuity, having Thor be the villain, having Jane Foster, look at that and realize her own life, and then have her train and work out. This is before she even considers picking up. She doesn't even know about the hammer. Just tries to better herself in general, and try to apply her knowledge toward space or something. But then happens upon the hammer and whatever reasons or ways or who knows what, and then total game changer for her. That'd be an interesting type of movie to see. Maybe you see her struggle to learn how to fly and stuff, and then she can't obviously face Thor yet.
And bottom line, it would give her a reason to be Thor outside of the we just want to wham in to do it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've gone over an hour, and I definitely want to save it for a stream dedicated to just that.
Okay.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun, man.
Yep. Thanks for joining, everybody. I'm just going to, just cut the broadcast off again.